Hey everyone, welcome back to Unity Roundtable, a series where we discuss Unity-related news, tips and tricks, tutorials, and more. On July 12th, Unity announced its upcoming merger with IronSource. While mergers definitely have their pros and cons, there's no denying that the cons for this one might be a little higher than your average merger. IronSource is a company that is notorious for its nefarious and possibly corrupt business methodologies and is riddled with past controversies. Founded in 2010 by Tomer Bar-Ziv in Israel, IronSource is a global software company that focuses on developing technologies for mobile app monetization and distribution. And I know that you've already winced just by hearing mobile app monetization. IronSource is the company behind InstallCore, a platform that bundles applications to install on your computer, often taking popular and legitimate software and coupling it with adware programs. You can usually find InstallCore bundled with Java, Flash, or even Google Chrome, with unwanted adware being added to your PC without you realizing it. This adware, as well as IronSource's over 3,500 host names, are blocked by several antivirus software due to its impact on PC performance, has its own entries in VirusTotal, has been blacklisted by Google as well as on Windows by Microsoft, and has been used to spread fake Flash installers through the Equifax site. You can find an entry for adware.ironcore, a macOS-centric piece of adware, on Malwarebytes that states it is an adware family published by IronSource that targets macOS systems and that most, but not all, IronCore variants come in the form of browser extensions. One has to be wary of what a company like this could do once they have access to a game engine that hundreds of thousands of developers and game studios use to develop and distribute games on various desktop, mobile, and console platforms. In more recent news, on the 29th of June, roughly 2 weeks before this merger was announced, Unity abruptly laid off a little over 200 staffers, a total of 4% of its workforce. Those affected by this round of layoffs were given close to no notice, suddenly being asked by their bosses to join video calls, only to be fired and offered one final month of pay and 1 month of severance. And note that this was only 2 weeks after Unity CEO John Riccitiello had told employees that he wouldn't be laying anyone off. With this newly announced merger, it's difficult not to assume that there is some sort of correlation between the new IronSource leadership taking the reins of the company and the round of mass layoffs. Of course, this could go either way. There's no telling what IronSource is like now without a direct view inside the company, and who knows, they may have put their past ways behind them and reformed entirely. In June of 2021, IronSource issued a press release stating that they've discontinued InstallCore, despite it being a highly profitable product for them, and have switched to focusing on Supersonic, an ad-based game publishing solution, and Aura, a solution for creating rich device experiences that engage and retain customers. With those two new aspects, and Unity's recent focus on improving their monetization solutions, this merger could make sense. It's just unfortunate that IronSource has such a rocky past. Of course, this merger does bring plenty of benefits to the table, ones that could improve profitability for Unity developers, which in turn might lead to better value for Unity stockholders later down the road, despite the Unity stock value bombing after the merger announcement. Only time will tell. Let me know your thoughts on this merger in the comments or on Discord via the link in the description. And that's all we've got for you today. If you liked this Unity Roundtable update, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Unity Roundtable is powered in part by my patrons, the Dummies, and you too can join the Dummy Army by supporting me on Patreon. You can also join us on Discord via the link in the description below. Thanks for tuning in, see you in the next one.